Ready for another lesson? A woman would rather die than to swallow her pride. I was cruising around on the internet and I came across this interview where this woman was so prideful and she was a sister that it was just, I couldn't believe what I was saying. She was saying some of the most ridiculous things I ever hear. But then again, it's coming out of the modern woman's mouth. She was saying that she would rather die and all kind of shit than to call her baby father and ask him for help. You know, the sad thing about this is that majority of these women feel that way. So you telling me you would rather die in the gutter than to call this man for help? Right. So all of a sudden now you don't want to ask him for shit, but you were spreading your legs to him. Right. You know, let's just be honest. Most of us that have children with women and stuff like that, if we happen to split and even grown, we always will have feelings for that woman because that woman had our child and bore our child. I can attest to this because, yeah, I've been one of those idiots that would defend Anna and all kind of shit a long time ago. I've been down that road and I understand. And you don't want her to have no other dude and stuff. And then I realized I was out here sick. I realized that I had issues with that. And then I rectified them. But some people don't. You know, some people, you know, like the story a while back where the dude reward his girl and then kill her and himself because he find out that she was cheating. This was a while back, relatively young dude. And there's many stories of where the guy decided to go ham and just take a life because of all this nonsense. Women have a lot of pride, and they rather believe that they could do it all by themselves and they could do bad by themselves is what we hear in our community. So why do Samantha and Lupita and Ming Ho and all those other races, they women don't seem to have a problem? They understand that they need a man and vice versa. But no, American ideology has destroyed the fabric that hold or held the values together as American people. Even what's more damage been done in our community believing these ideologies and feminism BS. You can have that ideology and act like you don't need me, and you could do all of that shit. And then you wonder why nobody want to come to your aid when something bad happened to you or when your car break down or all kind of shit. And then you get mad. Everybody needs somebody, and that's just the nature of the beast. But women are more susceptible to the ailments of life when they're doing it by themselves. You gotta have a man. You gotta have a support system. Because when they left alone, they tend to drift and wander and aimlessly wander around. That's why they need a strong man in their life to have his foot in their ass to give them direction. But then again, the man have to be disciplined and understand his masculinity and realize that, hey, in order to be the boss, you got to pay the cost. And we already know that. A lot of these women in for a rude awakening. And you need to give up that pride immediately. Or else you can just be a cat lady and you can die in your house alone. And that's not the way anybody should go. You should at least have somebody if you're into that. But it's happening every day in Japan. And here in this country as well, but it's not highly publicized. In your older years, you want to have somebody there to ride it out with you. And if you ride it out on your own, it's going to be a lot harder. You know, there's a video of this older lady that was like, I'm going to a Gladys Knight concert and shit like that. And she seemed like a nice lady, but she pointed on a facade for the camera that she happy to be by herself. But deep down within herself, she know she failed as a woman. You've been taught.